Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. What they did to you is eating them alive, and they are in full remorse from their actions, wishing they could turn back time. Somebody just came into your life recently and was trying to apologize, not knowing that it's too late. The damage is done. You can't turn back the clock on something that you did to a person. What they did to you, it's over and done with. You've grown past it. You've let go of the resentment. You haven't even been thinking about it. But the fact that they're trying to come into your life and apologize, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late for them to apologize. The damage is done. You can't try to destroy someone and then act like it's all good. You can't try to bring somebody through a bad situation and try to destroy them and then try to shake their hand like, hey, you can't do that. You forgive me? Like, how are you supposed to forgive someone that, at least to their face? I wouldn't forgive them to their face. I'd forgive them in my heart. And then I would just go about my way and go about my day. There are some things that people do that just don't deserve you forgiving them to their face. You forgiving someone is between you and God. You letting go of that resentment is between you and God. There are some things that aren't that serious to where you can forgive someone and you could be like, yo, spade a spade. All right, cool. I'll go my separate way. You go your separate way. But not everyone needs to be forgiven face to face. All right. Not everyone needs to be forgiven face to face. Sometimes you just forgive people and then you never deal with them again. You don't have any resentment in your heart. You don't wish them any ill will. But now they wish that they could turn back. They wish they could turn back time. They wish they could turn back time. They wish they could turn back the clock on their behavior. But it's only probably because they want something from you, or they most likely want to come back into your life to try to hurt you one more time. And you're not going to give them that opportunity. Not everybody deserves to be forgiven face to face. You don't have to forgive someone to their face. Forgiving people is for you. Forgiving someone for something that they did to you is for you. You don't have to forgive them because that's for them. They need that satisfaction. They need that validation. They need to try not to feel like a bad person because they're guilty. They need to go take that up with the Most High and leave you out of it. What they did was wrong. It wasn't right. You got over it. You moved past it. You don't even think about it anymore. And here they come trying to apologize, trying to bring it back up, trying to get you to think about it, trying to make you feel some way, some type of way about it. Wanting to take you through it one last time. No. I forgave you in my mind, and that's good enough for me. I don't have to forgive you to your face. I don't have to you don't have to tell people that, hey, I forgive you. Hey, I accept your apology. You don't have to do all that. That's for them. They need that satisfaction because they feel guilty about what they did. And you don't have to be concerned about how they feel. You don't have to care about what they think. Oh, that's not being a good Christian. That's not being a good God-fearing person. Oh, you ain't no chosen one. You ain't no man of God. You ain't no woman of God. You ain't this. You ain't that, says the person who did the acts. Said the person who committed whatever they did. Said the person who treated you in a bad way. Says the person who treated you in a negative way. You let it go. It's for you. They didn't care. They weren't thinking that when they did it. They weren't thinking that when they tried to do you some type of way. When they tried to stab you in the back. When they tried to do you wrong. They weren't thinking about that. But now that you don't deal with them anymore, You don't mess with them no more. You don't talk to them no more. They're not on your radar like that. You done moved on. You know these people love attention, and they love being at the center and the forefront of people's minds. You don't know what they're up to. And when you can't trust a person, it's best for you to just stay away from them. There's nothing wrong with that. God's not against that. If this person is someone that was untrustworthy enough to where you feel that you can't trust them anymore, stay away from them and keep your distance. And you don't have to deal with them ever again if that's what you choose. If that's what's good for you, if that's what's best for you, never deal with them again. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to wish any bad on them. All right. But unfortunately, what you put out is what you get back. That's out of our hands. Whether we make a video about it, whether we write a page about it, whether we talk about it with someone, whatever we do about it, whatever we choose to do about it, what you sow is what you reap. Oh, you shouldn't wish that. Oh, you shouldn't. That's not good. That's not right. I don't have no hate in my heart towards people. You shouldn't. But you don't have any hate in your heart towards people for merely stating that what you sow is what you reap. What you put out is what you get back. There's no hate required for that at all. No hate in your heart required for a person to sow what they reap. It doesn't even have to. You don't even have to say that. What you sow is what you reap. You don't even have to say that. That's what it is. That's what it is, and that's what it will be. All right. And that's what it is, and that's what it will be. What you sow is what you reap. We all have to deal with that. None of us escape that. Chosen, unchosen, undecided. No, none of us can escape that. What you sow is what you reap, and that's why it's good to be on the up and up. Once you've made enough wrong choices and you're a righteous person, a right-minded thinking individual, you see that, you know what? That's not good for me to keep doing that. My right mind, which is righteous thinking, my right mind is telling me I shouldn't keep doing that. And for those who choose to stop doing certain things, they forgive themselves for what they did. I forgive myself for doing that. That wasn't good. I'm not going to keep doing that. I don't want to be that type of person. That's not for me. I'm going to move on from that type of decision making. I'm going to move on from that type of living, that type of lifestyle, of being that type of person. So I could be a different type of person. There are people who move on from those kinds of things. There are people who let that part of themselves go. And that still doesn't have anything to do with you. Unless it's you. Unless it's, you know what, I don't want to be that type of person. Unless it's you. Unless you're the one who's seeking transformation. Unless you're the one who's renewing your mind. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Unless it's you trying to be transformed. All right. But you don't have to forgive anybody face to face. You let that go. That's between you and the Most High. You let that go. That's between you and Him. You don't have anything to do with the other person anymore. You don't let go of the resentment. You don't have any hate in your heart. You feel good. Letting go is for you. Letting go of resentment is for you. Not continuing to think about things that happened to you because somebody wanted to be a weirdo. Somebody didn't want to be a cool person. That's for you. Somebody wanted to be a difficult type of person. You let go of that. You don't think about that anymore. That's for you. You're able to move forward with your life. That's for you. You're able to think about better things and what you want and what you want to do and the good that you see coming into your life. That's for you. Forgiving people is for you. And you don't have to include anyone in that. But the fact that they're trying to get back into your life, all right, the fact that they're wishing they could reverse the clock and they have remorse for their actions, that's for them. If that's how they feel, that's separate from you. You don't have anything to do with that. If they feel guilty, you don't have anything to do with that. You don't have anything to do with anybody else's guilt for what they did to you. All right. And if it's eating them alive, that's their fault. If they're the ones that feel bad about what they did, that's their fault. If they have a guilty conscience, that's their fault. If it was the other way around, it would be our fault, but it's not. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. If you don't want to have those types of things happen to you, if you don't want to have to deal with that level of karma, don't put that stuff out into the universe. Don't be that type of person. Don't be someone that wants to try to harm other people mentally. Don't be someone who wants to try to attack other people. Don't be someone who wants to try to harm other people. Don't if you don't want to deal with the things that come along with that, all right? Don't be that type of person. You don't know what type of spirit God's going to inflict on you or pour on you or put on you as a result of what you did. All right. You don't know how you're gonna feel after you try to change and become a better person. The person who you harmed or bothered or upset. They don't have anything to do with that. So now they're in full remorse. They wish that they had never did that to you. They done went through some stuff. That karma done hit them like a ton of bricks. They done went through that. They had to eat that. And you don't have any hate in your heart. You're living your life. You're enjoying yourself. You're a happy person, a loving person. You got love for people. You got love for yourself. You know, you're not worried about what they're going through. You're not worried about them. You wish them the best. You don't want anything to happen to them, but what you reap is what you sow. What you put out is what you get back. You want to inflict something on someone, that's what you're going to get. You want to treat someone a certain way, you won't get that same level of treatment back. You want some type of harm or something bad to happen to someone, you're going to get that back, regardless if someone makes a video, regardless if someone says something in the video, regardless if somebody says what's going to happen to you because of what you did, whether they make a video or not, whether they make a statement or not, whether they say something or not. What you put out is what you're going to get back. There's no escaping. There's no escaping the sow part. You did people do the reaping, and it's like, I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm a demon. I'm this. I'm that. Okay, that's what you are. Well, prepare to get that energy back. Prepare to have that same energy come knock on your door. It's been waiting for you, because that negative energy's coming right back. That negative energy's going to come right back, all right? That negative energy is going to hit them like a ton of bricks. And it already hit them like a ton of bricks. If they're remorseful, if they trying to, can I apologize? Yo, you got to take that up with the Most High. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between you and God. All right? Have a good day. You don't have anything to do with that. All right? They wish they could turn back the clock, because now they are reaping the repercussions of their actions. They thought it was all good just a week ago. They thought it was okay for them to act like that. They thought it was okay for them to be a negative person, a bad person, an evil person, a toxic person. They thought it was all fun and games. Let them little two horns come up out their head. They thought it was okay to act out those demonic, evil, sick, twisted acts. They thought that was all right. They thought that was a thing. He's all right. She's all right. They thought that was all right. It's not all right. What's wrong is wrong, and what's right is right. What's right isn't wrong. And if someone is remorseful for what they did, hey, they got to deal with that. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't have to. You don't have to tell them that it's all right. You don't have to tell them to their face, hey, it's okay. It's all good. You're going through what you're going through because of what you did to somebody else. Oh, wow. Man, I feel for you. Psych. Psych. Goodbye. You don't have to tell them anything. All right, just don't have any hate in your heart. Don't have any resentment towards them, and let bygones be bygones. Bygone. That's what I call it. I call it a bygone. I think that's what it really means. A bygone. Bygone. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. About to go get me a fresh slice of pizza. Something, you know. I'm hungry. What are we doing here? I'm out. I'm about to go get me something to eat. They are in full remorse. They're probably having nightmares, probably can't sleep at night, probably crying in their sheets at night. That's their fault, man. That's their fault, their problem. It doesn't have anything to do with you at all. That's them. That is their fault wholeheartedly and completely. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That stuff don't got nothing to do with you. What is for you is for you. You're putting good stuff out to the universe. You're being a positive person. You're being a light to other people, other humans out here, other divine beings out here. All right, we are divine. All right, you're being a divine being. All right, you are being a divine being. You're not allowing yourself to get sucked into people's negativity, evil acts, evil deeds, wrongdoings. You know, you're not succumbing to the negativities of this world. You got God fighting for you, angels fighting for you. You know, you team Christ, man. You got the Christ mindset. All right. You look at Christ's mindset and you said that's a like mindset. You said that's the mindset that you wanted to have. And you're not allowing yourself to fall victim to any BS. All right. So they're in full remorse. They feel bad about what they did. They're hurt now. They tried to hurt you. They're the one that's hurt. They wanted to upset you. They're the one that's upset. They wanted you to feel bad. They're the one that feels bad. They're the one that's mad. They're the one that's aggravated. They're the one that's frustrated. They're the one with the headache. They're the one with the mental anguish, the mental torment. They're the one they wanted to stalk you. Now they're being stalked by their own damn thoughts. They wanted to harass you. Now they're being harassed by their own thoughts. They thought it was all fun and games to keep pulling up, keep showing up every time you go to do this, do that. Now they're the one that's getting harassed by their own thoughts. They're the one that's being troubled by their own mind. All right? God is troubling them right now. God, whoever troubles us, God is going to trouble them. Whether we say trouble them, Lord, that trouble me or not. That's going to happen to them regardless. You cannot put evil out into the world and then not expect that stuff to come back. Hey, it's evil. I'm here for you. What you mean? Yo, you put me out. I'm coming back. You can't put me out without having me come right back. I'm like that one cousin, that one uncle, that one brother, that one sister. I'm like that one person in the family that don't nobody like, that everybody kick out but always come back. I'm here. I'm here. Ah! Yeah, that's them. They going through that right now. Ah! They going through. They going through it. But that's what they chose. Ha 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 ha. Laughing about what they did. Ha 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 ha. Talking on the phone. Yeah, we did. Yeah, well, I did that. I was the one that did that. Yeah, that was me. I caused that. Yeah, you seen it too? Yeah, wow. Yeah, super violate them. They tried to super violate you. And guess what? Now they in full remorse. They in full remorse. Now they're the ones that wish they could turn back time. They wish they could turn back the clock, but time is something that you'll never get back. Time is something that you cannot reverse. It's no back to the future here. That's not real life. Maybe on some higher dimensions and some parallel planes with the right equipment, but hey, I haven't seen it yet. All right, maybe you have to go back to ancient Egypt for all that, but I ain't seen it yet. And this ain't ancient Egypt. We living in modern day times. What you put out is what you get back. They wanted to curse you and try to hit you with the voodoo and the hex and the spell and so you won't do well. They wanted to hit you with all that stuff. They wanted they wanted to bring your life into a screeching halt and cause you to live in a living hell. And now they're the ones that's living in the hell they try to create for you. They're the one that fell in the ditch that they dug for you. They wanted you to go broke. Now they ain't got not a 2 pennies to rub together. And me saying this in this video is not going to make it any more real. These are things that are happening to these people. We're not wishing this on them. These are things that they wished on us. And all we're doing is talking about how it's coming back to them because we're not affected by it. They wanted us to be broke. We're rich now. They wanted us to be poor. We're wealthy now. They wanted us to not have no place to work. We got our own job now. They wanted us to not be able to eat. We got a whole restaurant now. They wanted us to not be able to work there. Well, guess what? We working for us now. All right. They like and depending on how much pain or how much hurt they try to inflict, they got that coming back to them. It's nothing that we don't have a hand in it. It's God. We could talk about it. How is somebody gonna be at fault for talking about what's they did that to me and it's coming back to them? You're a bad person. Excuse me? It's just gaslighting. You know that the gaslighters, they gotta, who can I gaslight today? They gotta come out and try to gaslight somebody. People are sick and they do a lot of weird things to make themselves feel better and compensate for their lack of intelligence, compensate for their lack of whatever. There are people out here lacking. You out here packing, they out here lacking. All right, you out here packing confidence. You got confidence. You got godfidence. You got style. You got swagger. You got drip. All right, you got all this stuff internally. It's in you and not on you. And then they couldn't take you when they saw you and they tried to destroy you. They tried to ruin you. They tried to, just like the ancient ruins, they wanted that to be you. All old and like feeble and dusty, and people come back to go see it and look at it, but it ain't popping no more. It's a wonder. They wanted you're a wonder of the world. They wanted you to be one of the wonders of the world. Just, oh, we'll go visit him and check on him for some entertainment, some amusement. No, you are a living wonder of this world. You are a living wonder of this world. And if they did anything that is life taking, or did anything that would try to delete anybody or anything like that, well, guess what? That's what they got coming to them. If they tried to do something to make you want to take yourself out, well, guess what? That energy's gonna come back to them. Let's see if they could fight it off. We're not wishing anything bad on anybody. If somebody wanted to make you feel a certain type of way, that energy still exists. When you heal yourself, that energy is going back to them. You return to sender, that energy is going back to them. And how you gonna tell? I don't wish anything on anybody. You don't have to wish. It's not a wish. You're not wishing on a star. You're not wishing on a star. You are returning that black, evil, unmajestic, toxic, negative, harmful, hurtful, hateful, spiteful, trashy, dirty, stank energy back to them. That's what you're doing. You're sending that energy back. It's theirs. It was never yours to begin with. Them and their non-healing heart wanted to try to cause something for somebody else, and now that's whatever they tried to cause is what they're gonna get back. Whatever they tried to cause. You can't break a $5 bill and give me $2 back. Yo, I need change. Here you go. Here's a $2 bill. Whoa, what's that? I don't want that. You got to take that. You. That's yours. Nope. You cannot try to expect to not get back what you deserve. Whatever you put out, that's what you deserve. You put good out, you're going to get that back. You put bad out, you're going to get that back. Just because somebody says they're going to get bad back for the bad they put out, you want to point the fingers at that person? I would do that, brother, if I was you. Oh, God gonna get you, brother. You shouldn't talk like that, brother. That's not right, brother. That's the wrong way to go about it, brother. That energy is not created nor destroyed. You may think that, but regardless of what you think, God still stands. God's truth still stands. God's word still stands. That's why it pays. That's why it pays to not be a bad person. You look at the world. What do they say? Crime pays. That's why it pays to be a right-minded individual. It pays to be good. It pays to do good. Oh, that's corny. That's whack. That's weak. Shit, that's not what the Most High is telling me. That's not what the universe is showing me. When I put good out, I get it back triple fold. I be chilling with my good. Whoa, it's real good over here. This is real good over here. And that's how you guess how you it gotta be for you. You want it to be If you want it to be real good, stop being real evil. What do you want me to do? You can't, don't shoot you can't shoot the messenger. All right, no weapon formed against me will prosper. You can't you can't shoot the messenger. No weapon formed against me will prosper. You know? Things will jam, things will reverse, things will explode in their face. Things won't work. It won't work. I ain't even trying to sing today. I'm getting this out. I'm getting this one out. What they did to you is eating them alive. It's eating them up. But it's their own negative toxic energy that came right back to them. They didn't deal with how they feel. They wanted to push that out on a harmless, innocent person. Maybe what they perceive as harmless, but they want to put that out on an innocent person. And that's what you get back. What you put out is what you're going to receive. It's like writing a letter without putting the proper documents on there. You're going to get that back. That thing is coming right back to you. It's coming right back to you. You can't put out bad energy and expect it not to come back. especially when people are doing the righteous return to sender prayer. That's a righteous prayer. Return to sender. You gonna be mad at somebody else and tell them they're this and tell them they're that. That's evil. That's you got hate in your heart just because somebody's returning to sender. What you try to cause for other people is gonna be caused for you. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. That's why it pays to be a person that puts out good. You'll get it back. We out.